line room. So, I just relied on Coach Barnett at the end of the day, and whatever he thought I was capable of doing, that's kind of what I took on. And he gave me some leadership opportunities early. So, for me, it's just about having more energy, out there than no matter what the situation, no matter what our last game is, no matter who we're playing, like. You just got to be the most excited guy out there, the most enthusiastic team, because at the end of the day, your energy is going to win at least a couple reps on the field, in my opinion. And personally, it's just a matter of understanding that it's going to take time for this thing to develop. For me, and those first 2 years, I thought I had a lot of things figured out. I kind of had to probably humble myself a little bit before last year, and obviously get healthy was a big thing too. But Coach Ray and some of the other assistant coaches have just done great jobs, helping me through those things, understanding that I was a young guy that played early, and there's guys like Tristan Wirfs who do that, and there's guys I guess like me, but just trying to be a representative of this program and what we try to accomplish being a developmental program. So
I was gonna say, how instrumental has Coach Barnett been for you on and off the field? Because it just seems like you guys really rally around him as an offensive line unit.
Yeah, I think you've seen it this year. He always has the right thing to say at the right time, and I think he knows sometimes more than us what we need. Sometimes he'll shoot you straight. Sometimes with me, there's days where he doesn't say anything to me, and it freaks me out. But that's what he's trying to play mind games. So if I'm playing mind games with him, it'll keep my mind games off the football field, I guess. But he does a great job with us and understanding. He teaches the same things every day, the ABCs, if you will, and comes in the same sort of fundamentals that have been taught under this Joe Moore philosophy for a long time. So, he's a great coach. He's even better man and representative of, I think, our offensive line room and what we want to be and who we want to become.
What have you learned about Jackson Sterrett in the last 3 weeks?
Yeah, in the huddle today, I was just thinking one thing. He's just so calm. I think that's the biggest thing, and he's not trying to do too much, and you can see that. And I'm not saying anything against any other quarterback, but he comes in there and he's just focused on calling the play and getting up, and it's basics to him. Obviously, he's a younger guy. He doesn't have a lot of experience, but for him, he's just been building off, I think, his confidence and understanding the playbook. And like last week, you saw a lot of it. He had a full week of practice. He had the understanding, I'm going to play this game, right? The week before, it was on the backup. I'm just, if. Now, last week, it was I am. This week's kind of the same thing for him. So he's been doing a really good job. I think he's just so calm in the huddle. It's really good.
What are your emotions going into Friday with, potentially being, I guess, your last? You could come back, I guess.
Yeah, just treating it like my last opportunity, I think. Understanding, I think I'm focused a lot on the game plan, and, up to the kickoff, it'll be a big deal. I've told, some people around me the hotel we go to the night before is my favorite place in the world, like anywhere, better than any tropical place or nothing like that. It's just, it's home, and you understand, I don't know, it's just me, but I love hotels and what you get from those things. And then the drive up is still the coolest feeling for me, seeing the sea of black and gold, tailgating out there, the hawk walk and everything like that. So I'm sure I'll be a little emotional, but it's been pockets throughout the year, just nights where I realize, what this all truly means. But not sure if it'll hit me yet or not, but we'll see.
Do you have a tradition when you get off the bus to, find your folks or what,
Yeah, I used to walk straight in, and then I realized that's kind of a mean move to my family, just to have them drive all the way and then not see me as much as they can. So I go hug my folks and then walk in there. Yeah.
Do you hit the statue, of course, right?
Yes, and then I do the warm up just like we do it out here in the wintertime and stuff like that, just trying to make it the game not as big as it should be.
You come out really early and get on the bike. Is that just something you just started on your own?
Yeah, I started it last year going into Penn State. Coach Ferentz said, take it in before the game, and then once kickoff goes, you got to be focused on football. And so I did it last year during that. I think I've just kept it going. I bike a mile and then walk inside. I also, on the road, at home, I don't like being in the locker room personally. It's weird. I'm claustrophobic probably a little bit, and sometimes the smell of our home one is even just strange to me. It's too common. I think I'm just too used to it. So, but on the road, same thing. Like, they try to mess with your mind in the locker room, so I try to get out of there as quick as I can.
Because you usually got headphones on or whatever. Yeah. What are you listening to?
Hard rock. Yeah,
okay.
I got
some AC/DC or something?
No, it's Pour Some Sugar on Me's radio, so it's songs that sound like that.
Okay, so a little Def Leppard kind of stuff to get you going.
Yep.
So have you given any thought? Because you could come back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of guys came back last year. Have you thought about it?
Yeah, not entirely. I'm just kind of focused on this year so far. I think meeting with the coaches after the season, they can help me, make that decision when that time comes. But, there's a lot of things that have to be decided. And, for me, I'm just focused on playing a good game against Nebraska.
You guys don't talk about it, like you and Logan or anybody talk
No,
about
I think
it?
I think Logan's coming back, but
you think so?
we give him a hard time for that, but we think he is. So, but we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. What are you looking forward to about coming out of the tunnel, that potentially final time, and seeing your folks out there and your family and everything?
Yeah, I think it's good that I've started to play better this year and maybe okay last year, that I won't get booed running out of there. I think after my first 2 years playing, they might have booed me.
No.
So, but it's it'll be cool. It'll be, it's different than running out in the swarm. Obviously, you're a little bit more solo, get a little screen time maybe, but I think just running out there and see my folks, I'll probably get a little emotional about that and understanding. It probably won't hit me till I go. Like, the whole year, it's just felt like another year, until you get to this moment and then you realize, oh, this is my last game, like in Kinnick, So, no, we'll see. We'll see.
Who will cry? You
who
or
will?
You, your dad, or your mom, or all three of you?
I don't know. Maybe my dad. I might have to play some bets and set a line for that. But I think my dad might. He's pretty invested in this shit too. So excuse me. But I am too, and we'll see. It's just there's a bunch of emotions in that.
Yeah. Thanks.